happening, people? Welcome back to the Hotspur Cave. Welcome back to the White Hart Pain Podcast, episode 4. We're here. We're live. We're ready. I'm here with my two guys. You get me? Man like Elijah, man like R1. Man, them, what you saying? Introduce yourselves to the guys.
Oh yeah,
You both did it.
oh, man.
Y'all are some awkward ass bird, man.
Yeah, trust
If you
me,
don't
bro.
get your...
Right.
Go on, R1.
But you know who it is, man. You know what it is, man. Come on, man. R1, the boy from the lane. We're just here to talk some Spurs as usual, man. You know how it goes. Chop up the week's business. Obviously, there's some talking points. So we're here for it, man. We're here. Welcome. Big up the chat and that. Big up everyone that's locked in, locked on. Come on, let's
Yeah,
go.
man. Sorry I'm so late, people. This was scheduled to be at 11. We're an hour late, but we're still here. We're still here. So if you're happy that we're still here, smash up the likes. Elijah, bro, how you been, man? How you been, bro?
I'm ill as shit, but work don't stop, grind don't stop. We are still here. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You Tottenham YouTube's in crisis. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of shit going on. And it doesn't help that our team is just shit in it. So, yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. But I'm here. I'm blessed. Happy to be on the panel. Big ups to the chat, man. Let's get into it.
That's right. Listen, people, if you're new around here, make sure you smash a like on the stream, please. Subscribe. Subscribe to both the lads. Well, follow R1 on Twitter. Subscribe to bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Sam, listen. Where do we even begin, man? Them, and I kind of want to give the floor to you lot again. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'll add my little 2 cents here and there, but I kind of want to start with like with the fan base and whatnot. I'm not going to get onto specifics. I don't want to bring up names and whatnot, but are we a little bit worried now that the protest might have taken a big like blow? This might have taken a big blow in terms of the protest now because I feel like there's like everyone's really divided, but then within the divide you have more division. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like,
Yep.
do we feel like the protests are going to be affected by this? Like, how are we feeling about everything? Because I've been trying to keep away. It's been so like so much. There's been so much animosity on this space that I've
I
been
feel
trying to
like
keep
people,
myself
yeah.
away.
You know what I
Go
feel
on,
like?
Owen, go on.
I feel like this is a protest. If you want to protest, just go and protest. I don't know what all of this organize. You see what it is, yeah? People, I get it. Protest, you need to organize them and blah 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 and all this and that and that. Yeah, you do need to put out all of this. But what I just believe is, I think there's too much like intricacies of what are we protesting for? What are we this? What are we that? Now, obviously, to go into if I'm to go into a little bit of detail, not detail, but if I'm to just say from the situation from what I make of it. Yes, obviously there's a bit of divide that's happened. I think someone's violated someone. I'm not gonna lie. Like there I can see where obviously what's Tottenham away. I can see where they're coming from with their point where they're thinking. You get what I'm saying? Like we kind of got shagged to that because you were supposed to jump on the channel and then all of a sudden someone else has jumped on the next channel at the very same time. That's neither here nor there anyway. At the end of the day, it's all Spurs. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So we all want the same thing, whether it's Levy out, whether it's you want Levy to change. At the end of the day, we're all protesting kind of for the same thing. Because if you're gonna ask me, I don't care. Either Levy's out or Levy you change. Really and truly, I don't give a shit. Just do one of them. Because right now, I'm not happy with what it is right now. If you ask me what I'd prefer, I would probably say I'll prefer Levy to go. That's what I would prefer. Yeah. But at the same time, if you just change your ways and do what you know you should do, or the best, or make us fans believe that you're doing everything you can do to be a successful club on the pitch, especially the way that we see the work that you put in outside of it. If you put a little bit, not even a little bit, if you put the same, if not more, into the club, that's cool with me too. So really, whatever, if I go to the protest and I've got a Levy out sign or I've got a Levy change sign or whatever, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm there and I'll put up whatever I want. Like, no one's going to tell me whether to go home or I can't be part of this protest or whatever. Not like, I'll do what I want. So at the end of the day, I don't feel like there should be this big divide. I feel like if you support Spurs and you've got time to go to that game, or you're in the area, you're gonna be there, or you know you plan to be at the protest, bro. be at the protest. That's it. It's as simple as that. Like, this is the only chance. When are we gonna get another chance to do this? When are we gonna get another chance where the fans are equally all trying to pressure the board? Because usually there's always them sections that some care about the board, some care about the players, some care about the manager. I feel like this is one of the only times where I've seen we've really tried to pressure Daniel Levy, which is where I want the pressure to be. So for me, I'm cool with it, whatever the way around it goes. I don't know why there's this war. There's that what's that Australian old guy? Watch him for. He's kind
My
of
man, Hotspur
I
Hippie.
forgot his name.
Yeah.
He's funny still, but I don't really agree with what he's saying, but he is funny though. I'll give him that. So
Nah, I hear it, bro.
kind of,
Yeah, it's just all this war in it, bro. It's like everyone just, and like I know people be like, they try and downplay it in it, but I've seen this downplaying thing for months, and people still sneak this each other. So, like, I can't lie. I'll hear the downplay. It sounds good, but I'd rather people just confront each other, really, bro. That's the only way to really move forward. Because people been, as long as I've been making videos, people been sneak dissing each other, and it's just a thing of like, when you sneak this someone constantly, yeah, eventually it's like turning the heat up on a stove, bro. Like the water's eventually gonna boil over, and I think that's what's gonna happen now, and it's the worst time for it to happen because tomorrow we're supposed to be protesting, and it's a thing where it's like I agree with you in that we should all, whether you're Levy out, change for Tottenham, it should all just be one thing in it. Like I know change for Tottenham that doesn't necessarily mean Levy out, but what's going to work more? A protest with 500 people or two protests with 250 people? One of them is going to make a lot more noise than the other. One of them is going to be much more substantial, especially the fact that this is going to get media coverage.
exactly.
There's going to be people coming down to record it. There's going to be news articles.
Catching flights and that for this, bro.
Yeah, bro. New BBC have wrote articles and shit on it. Like this is something that's been hyped up to the point where national media is going to be covering this. So this is like the worst time for something like this to happen because there was already divides and there was already people like not like messing with each other or anything like that. But everyone was willing to put it aside until this happened, which is why like I had to like talk about it because it's like at this point now, the protest is gonna be a failure, bro. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be there. I'm definitely gonna be there because I want to see it unfold and all of that stuff, and I believe in getting the owners out. So I have the opportunity to go because I'm blessed enough to be able to go. So I'm gonna go there and speak for the other Spurs fans who are leaving out, but who can't go. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's because of family or work or whatever, I have the opportunity to go. So I'm not gonna cheat other Spurs fans who would have gone but can't. I'm gonna go and speak for them. But it's unfortunate that most people in this fan base are leaving out. But because of things like this, we will never be able to unite and get the owners out. It's almost like we care more about. Are you good?
Sorry, I was opening the bottle, but it was making the fizz noise, innit? I didn't want it to cut you off.
Oh, I see. Just like
I thought,
you know what
I
I'm saying.
thought it cut you off. I was like, I don't want to interrupt what I was saying. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Nah, fans are hearing it, but yeah, it's just a shame.
Hold on. Today's podcast is for every week. We got a new sponsor. Today's podcast is sponsored by Sweeps Lemonade. Sweeps Lemonade, people. Make sure you drink some Sweeps Lemonade today and hug your mothers. Please continue.
Yes, sir. But yeah, it's just a shame that something that like 90 to 95% of the fan base agree on this, like, in terms of getting Levy out, but because of things that are because of bridges that have been burned, because of stuff online, because of sneak dissing, because of doing everything but just fully squashing the beefs that go on online, we're never really going to get the owners out. Like Daniel Levy, there's no way he doesn't know about the stuff that's been happening over the weekend, bro. Like he has
He
people
knows.
employed, fam. So he's just been, you know what I'm saying, getting the Birdman hands rubbing together and that, smiling like, yeah, my job's fine, bro. I ain't got to worry about no protests because these man can't even get on the same page, bro. But they all want the same thing, but they can't get on the same page. So
I just think it's a bit nerdy, like in a sense where it's just like to the point where like I keep saying, just go to the protest. Like, why does it need to be? Because I get this. If we're gonna just, because like you said, it's a thing where it's probably been going on for time. Like all this sneak this, it's not just. It's because now it's culminated because there's actual protests happening, and obviously now just as because I'm gonna say names, like, I don't care. So if Tottenham away is to go, whose channel is bigger, Tottenham away or Last Word on Spurs?
Tottenham away have like, I think they have more subs. They've got more subs.
Tottenham
Yeah.
away's got more subscribers, right?
But I've heard that Last
Big
Word on
up
Spurs
Stell,
gets
by the way.
reduced though.
Stell's
So.
always been really. I just
Big
want
up
to clear
Phil.
something.
I always
No, of
Stell
course,
has
yeah,
always
yeah, yeah.
been
I
really
always
sweet to all of us. Like we
Yeah,
haven't got anything against anyone. We're looking at it from a side where we just
yeah,
don't think
100.
anyone should be. We should all just have one goal.
Yeah, this is
Get rid of
neutral.
the other.
Yeah, 100.
This
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
me.
This is no
This ain't
digs
me.
at
As I say,
anyone.
both sides. This ain't me like picking a side on nothing. If I'm honest, I don't
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
watch, Last Word on Spurs, so I don't really know what their regular cast is. But I just see Ashmatic on there, and I know that
Yeah,
I've been
big
on
up
Ashmatic.
Asthmatic as well, man.
Big up
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Ashmatic. Like, that's
Big up Ash
the most I'll
always.
say for them. I don't know anybody there. I don't have no. You get me? I don't. But
Yeah,
anyway,
they know.
yeah.
They
But
know picking
you get
sides or
me? I
beefs there,
watched
man.
Tottenham away, and I did feel for them because they throughout the week they
Mhm.
was telling people lock into the channel. We got my man's coming on. I don't know his name. He's coming
Jay.
on to the channel, yeah. He's coming on
There's
to the
another Jay.
channel. He's gonna
Yeah,
come
different Jay.
explain what the
Got
things are
many
like.
J's.
Got any questions? Like, and then it's like you not only have you not shown up to this, but then you've shown up to another channel. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's it's a bit.
Oh no,
That
he didn't show up to another channel, but the organization, the
was
organization that they
bad.
work for,
Yeah, like
yeah,
the
sent
because it
someone
wasn't my
else.
man directly allied that showed up on another channel. It was
Yeah,
a
there's like
black
another
man.
guy called Billy T on Twitter or something,
But
but
then
he was
but
on
that's
Last Word on
even weird
Spurs.
because you wasn't gonna have that channel running and this channel running of two different people, or was they gonna do that? I don't know. I don't. It seems
I
a
don't
bit
know,
weird.
but it makes the most sense, yeah, to be on as many channels as you can, because if the whole point is
Yeah, I
uniting the
was
fan
gonna
base,
say.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
wouldn't
if the
say at
whole
one
point is,
time though. I wouldn't say at the same time. Like,
but
could
even
have
if it, you know what it is, yeah, from
Friday.
what I've seen, yeah, Last Word on Spurs and Tottenham Way both have very different sets of audiences. Like I barely see because I didn't really know about Last Word on Spurs that tough in it, so I had to spend time like doing research and figuring out who they are and their type of fan base, and it's very different. Like it's almost like two polar opposite kind of channels in it. So at that point, even if it's on at the same time, it would make sense for two people from an organization that wants to unite everyone to go to each part of Tottenham YouTube in it. Because like there's the Levy out camp and the Enoch out camp and the Levy in camp and the Anjin and the Anja. Like, there's so many different factions of Tottenham YouTube at this point, to the point
But
where
the
it makes
Levy
sense
in
if they're trying to unite.
the Levy in camp, I feel like it's not. There's not. It's just my Sean. I feel like he's the main captain of that ship. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like
Yeah,
he's
but
the main captain of the Levy in thing where he talks about all
yeah.
this and he starts talking about brackets and numbers and bare stuff that is not
No,
really.
I agree with you. I just think there's more Levy inners than we know because they won't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know the thing where like in America, yeah, people won't vocally say they'll vote for Trump, but when they go to the
Yeah,
booth, they're voting for
yeah,
him.
the
Like,
vote for Trump.
if
Yeah,
if
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
if you were just to base off social media who you think's gonna win, there's no way you'd think Donald Trump would win, fam. But
That's why I
because
said
these people will
Twitter's
keep
not
that
real.
shit hidden, yeah, you know
Twitter's
what
a
I'm saying.
weird
So it's
place,
like
bro. Twitter's a weird
I
place.
think like there's a lot more Levy inners than we would assume, but because the overall message is Levy out and people who are Levy in will
But
get
this
shut
thing
down,
gets
they won't say
personal,
shit.
though, E. This thing gets personal because
Yeah.
I'm seeing people saying about people's kids and people's this and people's that, and like I don't know who said what in it. I ain't done
Hmm.
my research. I don't know in it. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying that I see a lot of that, like people's like it gets mad personal. It's just like, bro, this is football, my guy. Like this is like
Yeah.
how we gonna unite over something. Like we all want the same thing, but we're all beefing over it because of people's channels and people have a view of this and people have a view of that. It's madness. Like it's like, bro. And do you
Yeah.
know what else I'm scared of? If we're talking about the protest, because I'm noticing that United are planning a protest next week. United, I've
Hmm.
seen couple of their stuff. They're planning a protest for next week, and I've seen a couple mutters in the Chelsea fan base that they want to do a protest. If they will start protesting while we're trying to do our thing, not only will they overshadow ours because theirs will be bigger, but also Levy will get off the hook because then he'll be like,
Hmm.
oh, everyone's protesting then. So it's not just me. You get me? Everybody's got a problem with their team. Oh, I can relax now. I don't care. Protest all you want. They're protesting.
Yeah.
We're at war. There's nothing I can do then. There you
Yeah.
go. And
And the problem
what
is,
I
these men are
don't
too formal, bro. The change for Tottenham man are too formal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that man sent an email to the club, you know what I'm saying, all this type of shit. And it's like,
email
bro,
for what?
it was just like a party, fam. Like it's an organized party. Like
That's
which one is
basically
it?
what it seems like.
Can I give you an example? Can I give you an example of why this being formal doesn't work? And I, at the start, if you guys go back and watch my early YouTube videos, I try to be as formal as possible. Like you can kind of see as time progressed, I just started to say, "Fuck it, bro. I'm just gonna be me, and I can't be asked to be formal." Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm just gonna be who I am. There was a time where I wanted to apply for this job, right? There was an opening. So I applied, I did it the formal way, right? And bear in mind, this was at a place that I go every day, right? This, for all intents and purposes, let's just say it's Lidl. It's not Lidl, but we're gonna say it's Lidl, yeah? Apply for this job. I go there every day. I know some of the staff. I tried to do the formal way, they didn't even read what I said because it's just another business email, another business application, yeah, that they just looked. But when I went into the store and spoke directly to them and asked, the guy sat me down and went through the application there and then. So my point is, right, that I get the change for Tottenham don't want to be like, because I feel like even me sometimes I leave a bit of a sour taste in people's mouths because of how I'm reacting after the game. People just think,
Mm-hmm.
oh, what the fuck is he so mad for? Like, no, I really did this. This is really my life type shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So with the change for Tottenham people, I do understand that, you don't want to come across as like bitter and whatnot. You kind of feel like maybe if we talk to them on a more formal approach, they might hear what we're saying. Listen, they're rich businessmen. They don't give a fuck. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reality. Do you know what I'm saying? And the reality is, yeah, for a lot of Ange outs and Levy outs, they're gonna look at that and think you don't really believe the message that you're trying to sell us.
Yeah.
That's what I think how most people see it, and unfortunately, it's caused this massive divide, and people are being horrible, talking about people's families, and even like that. To be fair, that video that Hotspur Hippie made, I watched it back twice. I watched the video twice to try and understand what
Yeah. He was doing too much,
exactly
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He
Like
he's
does
I
doing.
understand
Way too
I
much.
understand he don't like Stell, but like it was a bit
No,
much,
but
man.
his
You know
thing,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but if you look at his thing, yeah, what I've been noticing with him, yeah, is his channel is based around Stell now. It's not even based around football. That no one don't watch your thing. People just now are watching you to see you talking about Stell or Tottenham away or all the people that you hate. I think he's
You're
doing way.
becoming the very person that you like. You're becoming the very thing that you're sitting here criticizing others for. Just angry,
Yeah,
negative,
angry,
shouting,
they're
doing
vexed.
all of these things. Just calm down. Like
Yeah,
everyone, like I said, I spoke to a guy called Corey the other day on the stream. Big up Corey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely guy, bro. I was saying everyone has their own way of protesting. And I said my friend R1, for example, his way is he won't go to the games. That's his way of protesting. No one is a more of a fan than anyone else. No one has the right to kind of tell you how you go about things, how to go about things. That's where I believe, because I'm balanced in this. I believe both sides went about this wrong. I believe sometimes I understand what Stell's doing because he really he loves Tottenham. He wants to get rid of the
yeah,
owners, but
I
I feel
can
like
feel it. I can feel,
in
and I
this
agree with
world,
you.
in the way this world works now, there's a certain approach you have to take when you want to get people on side. You know what I'm
Yeah, this
saying?
is the wrong one.
People can't feel like they're gonna be shamed if they don't get on board. You know what I'm saying? And on the
Mm-hmm.
other hand of things, it's like, look, if you make a promise to be somewhere, just turn up, bro.
Mm,
Just turn up. Just be there. Just
mm,
respect
Yeah.
people's time.
mm.
Respect people's platforms. Do you know what I'm saying? Just try. I don't know if you lot saw the Chris Howland thing where he kicked the guy off the when he started asking him about leaving, he kicked him off and then he deleted
I didn't
that
even
part of
see
the
it.
stream.
Is it?
Yeah, it was
I
Yeah.
don't watch
mad.
Chris Carlin. I find him boring. I don't watch Chris Carlin either.
That was the first time I tuned in and I just saw him kick
I saw
the
this when
the
he got fired
journalist.
from EastEnders.
He's been on the channel before. The
The
journalist.
analyst. Oh,
The
okay, I've heard
sound.
of it.
He's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
sound guy. Lovely guy, man. Brilliant guy, man. Honestly.
Mm.
He just asked him a question about Levy. He's like, I don't like we don't. How come we don't really see you talk about Levy out and stuff? Kicked him straight away. Kicked him. Didn't even answer. God.
That's
Yeah, just
mad shit.
recently.
I can't lie.
Yeah, this happened like 4 days ago.
But I swear he's in some kind of cahoots with the club anyway, though. Ain't he in some kind of something?
Maybe so. But
Like
then again,
everything.
I think maybe it's become a thing where people don't want to. People are afraid. that
that's what I'm saying. The
if
Levy
everything
increase.
goes wrong, all that's gonna happen is they're just gonna get banned from the club.
That's
How
what I'm
can you
saying. The
get
Levy
banned
in
though?
crowd,
Banned as
yeah.
in what? Banned as
The
in what?
Levy,
They're not gonna ban you from coming to games.
They can.
you'll be surprised, bro.
They
You'll be
can, but
surprised,
why would they? They want that.
bro.
They
There's
want that.
people
They
waiting,
can make
bro.
up a reason.
They want
Like
that
here,
peas. I'm not gonna lie.
you know, it's like I see I can't say Broski's name in it, but Change for Tottenham has done more for a movement than the whole Levy out movement the last 4 years. To be fair, I've only been on YouTube the last like 4 months, so I don't know. But one thing I will say is that until Friday, I felt like the protest would be a W until Friday. But
Do you not really feel like that?
Everyone just has to shut up and wait. Just
Yeah,
shut up and wait. Everyone, shut up and wait.
yeah,
Cut your streams, cut your crap. None of that shit. Just wait for the protest to happen. Everyone link up, and then when I got to the point where I felt like people will start fighting at these protests. There's gonna be a fight. The protest is
maybe
just
I'm not
gonna
gonna
end up
lie, bro.
getting dispersed, bro,
one
and
thing
everyone's
about
gonna end up
our
getting.
fans are not smoky like that. They're not on hands like that, bro. No one's. All these men are gonna see each other and have reasonable debates, bro. They're not on nothing like that. I swear to
I
you.
wouldn't be
They're not.
surprised.
No
I'm not
one's
gonna
not
lie.
boxing nobody. Nobody's not
That's the
putting
thing. I
hands.
want to see these YouTubers, man. That's why I'm going, fam. I want to see these YouTubers.
You
I
say you
want to
want to see
see
them in the
like,
flesh. You want to see them?
yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I
Get
want to
some
see like
autographs.
what one for these YouTubers and that in it, because I see people talking tough games. I'm not saying like I'm gonna advocate for anything in it, but it'll be interesting just to see other
I just want to
YouTubers
see
in
because
it
all
and
they're
see.
gonna do. And look, and look with my man's comment as well. Yeah, Crocodile, or whatever it's called. Yeah, big up to you as well. With the comment that you're saying with the controversial take,
Right.
change for Tottenham has
Facts.
done more to Ghana, the one that you put up before.
Oh
That's
yeah.
true, but at the same time, I think this is it's coincided with a time that everybody has seen the light on Levy, whereas 4 years ago, people were still drinking the Kool-Aid. People were still, do you get me? People were still buying what he was selling. People still thought, oh, but we just got the stadium now. You still got the Sean Butlers of the world still telling you to this day that we're doing the best we can do. Do you get what I'm saying? So Levy out has coincided. These men have got fed up, and yes, they've done a lot for the like. This
Yes,
is the
yeah.
most that I've definitely seen. But at the same time, and yeah, there's too many fans who wanna. That's I think what it is.
That's the
I
thing.
think
It's
it's
the
a lot
ego
of
thing, bro.
there's a lot of egos are in it.
The
Like
ego
I feel
thing.
like Tottenham away felt violated. They felt like, oh, so you think my man's better than man? Like it was a thing like that. Like it was definitely an ego thing. And obviously, as I say time and time again, they were done dirty from what I can see.
From what I can see, they were done dirty
They
too.
was
Yeah,
done dirty.
they were
But
done dirty.
yeah, like I'm not gonna hide that they was done dirty because as we just explained all the reasons. But at the same time,
100%.
at the same
That's what I'm
time,
saying. I feel for Stell in it because
I do. I
like
feel for him. I feel
if
for him.
he was already like the change for Tottenham, and now I'm Levy out in it. I'm not changed for Tottenham because that could mean Levy in. So he's
And
already being what's the fucking word? Like accommodating. That's the word. He's already
yeah,
accommodating for the people, for the protesters, for the change for Tottenham thing.
yeah.
He's then allowed them to come on his platform, which is like 30K. It's a big platform. It's ain't my channel we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's a 30K big ass like business. You know what I'm saying? So he's allowed them to come on, even though he's accommodating. They rescheduled it from Monday to Thursday, so that's another accommodation. And then 8:30 comes around. He's already said the same day he's gonna jump on, so that's another accommodation. And then my man doesn't jump on at all. And then they get an email from a higher up saying, "Yeah, Jay ain't gonna be there." Like
Yeah, that's what
he's
we
done
did.
so much accommodating just for them to say, "Nah, fuck you."
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like that,
that's
I'd be pissed as
basically what
well.
happened. They
Yeah,
just
don't say I would be
and
pissed.
then
That's why
jumped
I
on another
understand.
channel. That's
And then
really
yeah, and then you have someone else from the organization jumping on the
on a
next
different
man's
channel. It's
channel.
just like
So that means he was free.
all it looks like now is someone got in your ear and said, "Don't fuck with
And
Stowe."
said, yeah, don't fuck with
The
Tottenham
internet,
away
yeah,
and
the
don't fuck with
internet don't
Stell.
like
So
Stowe.
yeah, I
Don't go on
would
there.
understand. I understand why Stell took the route he took. I understand it. I'm not even saying he's fully wrong in it.
I
I'm
don't
just
think it is. You can say what you want to
like,
say. If you feel
you know what I'm
violated,
saying?
you feel
I
violated.
fully get it. 100%. I
get it.
fully get why he
And then
did
when
it.
I go on Twitter, yeah, it's like this is why I say I don't know if Twitter's a real place because I go on there, and bro, the amount of abuse I see from my man, it's just like, still he's such a wanker, he's such a this. I'm like, why does everyone have such a personal problem with my man? Like, I don't understand like, why. I can go through comment and comment and comment and comment. I'm like, why does everybody have some issue with Still? Like, what's he done to everyone? All he's done is, and this is why it goes back to my problem with our fan base here again, because I feel like We're just pussies. Like, it's just as simple as that. We just are, as a fan base, as a collective fan base. Reason why I connect it to what's happening now is because it's like Conte again. It just feels like when people say the right stuff, no one don't want to hear it until it gets too peak, and then you have no choice but to hear it. But because you're already, like, now, there's still people that will tell you, oh, Conte was shit. Conte, he wanted to leave the club. He wanted to do this. What are you talking about? Everything he said is what I would say if I was sitting there, or what I wish I could say to Daniel Levy. What more do you want? What more do you want to
He did
stand
his
behind?
part, man.
People don't
He
want to
did it.
stand behind the truth.
That was the time to protest, though. At that point,
That
yeah,
was the time.
if we had done like an 1,000-man protest here, like keep Conte,
That's what
Levy,
big
change.
clubs do, though.
You
That's
know what
what
I'm
big
saying?
clubs do. Because
That's
you
when
see
we
how
had
Chelsea,
the protest right
they're
there.
sitting in sixth and they're talking about now we need to start protesting. Man
Yeah,
United,
bro.
obviously, it's a bit different at Man United, but they're winning trophies at the same time, so they ain't really had the need. Otherwise, they probably would have started making noise by now. But because they've had a couple of trophies to hold them, to hold their stomach, you get me, to hold them for a little piece, they've been quiet. But now they're seeing they might not even get that. So now they're bam, activation.
Protest
They're not
instantly,
waiting.
bro.
Us, we waited
100%.
how long? Since after Conte to start wanting to rile up now because we're in 14th place. We should have been doing this when we were in 4th, and he was telling us this team is shit. I'm never going to do nothing with this team. He was telling everyone they ain't won nothing in years. And this is the same thing. Still tells us the same thing. Still comes on here and he tells us Levy is the problem. Levy is the problem. Levy is the problem. And you get vilified for it, bro. You get
Yeah, bro.
vilified.
There's a saying, bro. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, innit? Bro, whether you like Stell, don't like Stell, whether you like Sava, don't like Sava, shout out to both of them, big up both of them. Whether you fuck with me or not, whether you fuck with Jay or not, R1 or not, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, we all first, want Tottenham to succeed.
That's
First,
it.
foremost, point blank. That's why we started our channels. That's why we started the Twitter accounts. That's why we're on a panel right now. Every week, when we're in the mud, fam. It'd be so easy for us to say, fuck Tottenham this season. We're not making no videos, no content. But we need our voice to be heard because we want Tottenham to do well. There is one man, at the head of this football club that is the biggest reason why we can't even move forward. We don't even think Andrew's the guy, but we can't even see the best of what Andrew has to offer because of this brother. And it's Daniel Levy. We need to this was and this is why I give Change for Tottenham credit as well. This was a rallying cry until Friday. This was everyone coming together. Like, fuck all this shit. Sava also had put out a video saying, yo, Tottenham YouTubers, we've got to come together, fam. I heard Stell saying that Tottenham YouTubers, we have to come together, bro. Fuck if we don't like each other, all that shit. We need to come together because we know
all the YouTubers was pushing the same message, everyone's pushing the same thing. We're all united, we're all connected. How much thousands of people, everyone will do it now.
Everyone would turn up. Everyone would turn up.
You to do it. Everyone's got their different sides.
Literally, bro. You know how like we would be united. And then after the protests, then you can go back to not doing content with each other. Cool, I don't care, bro. But we should all want Tottenham to do well first. That's why like this ego thing is just weird to me, bro. Like whether you want to say, oh, Stell has an ego, or United Spurs America has an ego, or Hotspur Hippie has an ego. This shit is just weird to me because we want Tottenham to succeed first. And the way for Tottenham to succeed is to unite against Daniel Levy. That is it, bro. So for every protest, we should all unite, stand next to someone with the Levy out and chant and protest if you're able to go, bro. That's what we should be doing. I don't give a fuck if someone don't like me. Bro, we want Levy out, fam. Everyone wants Levy out. So let's unite against Levy, bro. That's what we're supposed to be doing.
That's all this is.
Ego's just getting away, fam.
And that's my only thing with Stowe on that. I think they should still go because I heard all of them on their channel saying, yeah, we're not going. They're powerful.
No, I think they're gonna go, but you know what it is, R1? If he goes, he said in the stream, because I made sure to watch the stream. Like I'd watch the stream twice in its entirety, just so I don't miss context. But he had said that if he does go, he's not protesting with that man. He'll make his own protest, and that's why I was saying before, what's gonna make more noise? One protest with a bunch of man, or two divided protests? Because that's what's gonna happen. He don't want nothing to do with that man no more. So if he's gonna go, and he's gonna go with Tottenham away, man, whether it's panelists or viewers, and they're going to do a Levy out separate protest. So two small protests is not going to mean as much as one. Yeah, it's going to look shit, bro. It's going to look like cheerleading.
It's going to look in the media pictures. It's going to look like the same. And we're going to know now, if you connect it up, it comes to like 1,000 people. They're going to be like, yeah, but we're just seeing little dribs of 100 people there chatting shit.
And you know what this is going to galvanize, bro? The Levy inners, bro. I'm telling you, if this protest flops, you're going to see a bunch of Levy inners on Twitter going crazy. You're going to see more people vocally Levy in on YouTube.
How do you think you're going to get rid of a billionaire? Why would you
You're
Why
gonna
do you
see in
want
the
him?
media. There's gonna be more Daniel Levy.
Not even just
You
that.
know, bits up.
Everyone, every fan from every club in the country will clown Tottenham. Will clown their
Again.
fan. Can't even organize a fucking protest to get rid of your
Yep.
so-called hated owner,
He's
right?
the one
They're gonna
guy that we
clown us.
need, and we can't even.
And
Yeah,
the,
bro.
and
You
the,
know what
and
I'm
the, and
saying?
the, and the story of Tottenham suggests that that's the way it's gonna go, especially
No
where
one
what
can see
happened
the
last
bigger
time.
picture.
Say that again.
And no, I'm just saying, no one can see the bigger picture. Everyone's just in it for
That's the thing
themselves.
that it scares me, bro. Like if this doesn't work, we're gonna look like a joke, man, and we'll never be able to do
Yeah,
this
bro.
again. And this is what I'm
Literally.
saying. Like this is why it has to go right now. It has to, because if it doesn't,
I don't see how another protest will be put
especially if
together,
them
fam.
other bigger teams go and do a protest and do it properly and start
That's the
raring
worst
the
thing
place.
about it.
Because Man United
Yeah.
don't want them to get active. The last time they were in the stadium playing football, bro. You get what I'm
Mm.
saying?
I'm
The
telling
last
you,
time they
bro.
were
That
in the
man right
stadium
properly,
playing
bro.
football, bro.
Like, it's
Everton
like,
Yeah,
did
but there
well.
you go.
I always
And
say
then
it.
you man have to deep it as well, yeah. Not only that, bro, but if this had gone well, Melo, it's on Sunday. It's on Sunday. It's tomorrow. If this had gone well, right, then you would see people more confident and feeling more acclaimed. A lot of people don't want to go to the protest because they don't want to turn up and see 50 people standing there and
yeah,
That's
you're just
why.
shouting and feel
Yeah,
embarrassed. But if people see, look, these men don't even like each other, but they're at the protest protesting for one common cause.
yeah,
Yeah, one common cause. Then it encourages more people to go, and then you can
yeah,
continue to set up a protest. Then
yeah.
at the
yeah,
next home game, you can protest at the City
Again.
game. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And so on and so forth, because you've already started to build that connection, bro. And people are
yeah,
looking at it saying, you know what, we can get numbers. I'm not just going to be the only one there waving a flag, getting stared at by police guards. Police are walking past, chuckling at us like we're crazy because
yeah.
what
all
we're
right,
doing don't mean
Literally.
shit.
all right. But
Do you
you
know
think,
what I'm saying?
all right, but what about this idea? Yeah, what about this
Mm.
idea? Because I was thinking that even though that's all like the outs, because all we're talking about is the outside protest and the marching and all of that. What
Hmm.
about, is there anything going on in the stadium? Because I think that speaks just
Yeah,
as
there's
much.
always stuff going on
I've
inside the
heard about that, the
stadium.
sit-in and stuff, innit? Like there was a thing where people were saying either they'd sit in after full time or they would go in at half time and not come out for the second half and they'll watch on the TVs.
But that's only happening
Just
In
if
the
we're losing. I
concourse.
want man to know this. Because if we're winning 2-0
yeah,
at
if
half
we're
time,
winning, them man are gonna
these
be
days, man, are not,
singing.
then no one's not going to do that.
They're gonna
This
be
is why I'm
chanting.
scared.
You know what I'm
No one
saying,
ain't
bro? But
sitting
it's
in.
like,
If we win the game 3-0, everyone's going to be happy, going and buying beers. The protest
you
is
know what I'm
done.
saying, bro?
The
You know what
world
the
will
thing
be
is, yeah.
Levy in again. Levy
And
will
you know,
be
is
full.
I need Ange fans to hear this, yeah.
And
I need Ange fans to hear this. If
Hold
you
on,
are
hold on,
winning the
wait.
game,
Let me.
oh shit. Okay. Oh, fairs, my fault. My fault. All right. Ange fans, listen up, yeah. If we are winning the game, I need Ange fans, yeah. Make a chant, yeah, backing your manager while disrespecting Levy, please. I need one. Yeah, because when we were 5-1 down to Liverpool, yeah, and you man are sucking Aussie dick, yeah, that shit is jarring. It was one of the most annoying things I ever had to listen to, and I wasn't even there. I was listening to it on fucking StreamYard or whatever the fuck, bro. That shit is bullshit. I'm not trying to hear that. If you want to back your manager, cool in it. I don't care, bro. At this point, I don't care because the season's done anyway. We're not winning shit. We're gonna finish like
if you're going to
16th.
back him, this
If
Levy
we're
at
gonna
the
back
City.
him, yeah, diss Levy at the same time. I want to
Yeah,
hear an Ange in chant, yeah, while dissing Levy
yeah.
because
Oh,
we know
exactly.
they're bare people. Like we're all Ange out, Levy out.
Yeah,
There's bare man who are Ange out, Levy out. There are bare man though, and this is the majority actually, who are Ange in and Levy out. But the
yeah.
problem is these man don't want to disrespect Levy because if they feel like they disrespect Levy, the manager
He's
will
going to
get
attack
sacked.
Ange. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So we need, yeah, positive affirmation to the manager while also dissing Levy because that means Levy can't sack Ange at the same time. Because we hear it every time Levy gets dissed, the manager gets sacked. I keep hearing that. So
Yeah.
at the same time, that means what you have to do, yeah, because I also keep hearing Ange, the only reason Ange is here is because the fan base likes him in the stadium. So I keep hearing both things. All right, cool. Then that just tells me, yeah, that means make a song that's dedicated to Ange while also dissing Levy. Because then Levy has to look at it like, okay, so there's Ange out and Levy out people. But the majority of the fan base is Ange in, but they don't like me. meaning he can't do shit. His hands are tied because if he sacks Ange, then that means the fan base turns on him. If he stays in the club, that means everyone don't like him and they want him to go. So this is like we need to create. Like we can't allow any loopholes for Daniel Levy to escape from because that's what he's always been doing. Literally last January, we signed Dragoshin straight away. Everyone's like, "Oh shit, Levy gonna put his hands in his pockets." Bro, we got cucked, bro.
Yeah.
We got cucked. Same thing with this one, bro. We signed Kinksy straight away. Oh my god, Levy gonna put his hands in his pockets for Ange. You see this? We waited until the 30th of January before we actually started desperately going in for players because we lost to Everton and we lost to Ipswich. Or
That's the
Leicester,
reason
sorry.
why.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, bro, we know what it is with Levy, bro. Like, this guy's been here for too long, bro. Like, ever since I've been a Spurs fan, Broski's been here. He's been at the club longer than I've been alive.
This is the only guy I've known. Like, since I've been a Spurs fan, this is the only owner that I've really known to be our owner. Like, I can't... look, you see where it is, yeah? There is the small thing of sometimes the grass isn't greener always, yeah? There is that. Where there is but at the same time, we know this grass ain't green, bro.
Bro,
like,
we just need grass that's alive.
Here is brown.
No cap, bro.
So we need to move on from this grass. Like, that's just what we know. Even if the next grass is going to be brown, which I hope not, bro. This grass.
At least we can water that grass, bro. This is just weeds growing, fam. You know what I'm saying? And not the good one. The bad weed, the weed you got to pull up, fam.
This is the one. This is the annoying one. This is the one you have to cut. This is the one you have to pluck from your yard. This ain't the one that get bill up. This ain't the same thing. So, blood, I'm saying, at this very juncture, yeah, this team needs these YouTubers and everybody, you've all got to come together and find this common understanding.
Hey, man, then my League One team just bagged. Big up Wrexham. You know what I'm saying? I told you, lot, to relieve the stress, I'm gonna find a team in another league and back them. And I've been backing Wrexham
because Wrexham's got the Hollywood boost. They got the right.
Yeah, they got that Deadpool in.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
The Hollywood thing, bro. They'll be in the Premier League in the next 5 years, bro.
They're gonna get promoted to the Championship this season.
And they were in. What's the lowest league again?
It's the National League.
Yeah, they were in National League. I remember I was on Bet365 and they were smoking everybody. They went into the I think they got promoted last year as well. They went into
they'll do it Ipswich, bro. They'll go straight from League One to the Premier League instantly, bro.
Watch, they're gonna move mad.
Yeah,
but this is let that be an example of what we're calling for. This is what good owners do for you.
Owners do for you.
This is what owners do when they come in and they have clearing. And I think I want this. I know. Look, we'll talk about the United game before we end the show, obviously. But I kind of want this to be. It's a bit of a message of peace. Like, I'm trying to bring, because even me, I'm guilty of it as well. I will have a pop-up YouTubers. Like, listen, everyone knows I do not like Henry, right? Innit? Everyone knows how I feel about Henry, bro. Right? So then occasionally, if we lose the game and my head's gone, I will have a pop. I will have a pop at your channel. Do you know what I'm saying? But overall, yeah, if we've all got one message, I'm willing to put aside my personal agendas, so to speak. Yeah, for the common cause, and we should all be on the same boat. We should all be on the same boat, going to the same direction. But right now, yeah, there's just hella little rafts, and their rafts are drowning. You got Hotspur Hippie, yeah, and I will say his name, saying, "No wonder why your channel can't get any views." Well, hang on a minute. You don't necessarily get the most amount of views yourself, fella. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the reason why is because, look, I'd rather the 12 people that are in here understand my message, understand our message and what we're trying to say, than have 300 people watching just to see me crash out every week.
Yeah.
Just to see me angry as fuck every week.
At the end of the day, we
just
care about the
just
club,
to see me rattling rivals when we win. Do you know what I'm saying?
People
and big up the chat. Go on. No, go on.
Yeah, because I'm saying people are just vexed because we're losing games. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not, people's not crashing out because, but I see even someone like Hotspur Hippie, he's more of a, if we, like, I don't know if it's an Australian thing, like why he's on this Ange thing. I think it definitely has something to do with that. But, you know, he talks about things that you're not supporting the club, you're not supporting this and that. So yeah, you say in the back, but yeah,
Them, man.
he don't necessarily talk. He talks about people that are not supporting the club. So he's saying, "Oh, all you're doing is getting onto Ange." But I remember back in the day, he was making videos about Dyer and Sanchez and blah blah blah, cussing them out. So how can on one side is that supporting the club? Because when he was doing it then with them players, it's just a matter of favoritism. You just like Ange. So obviously, you just want to do anything. You're just the defender of the earth when it comes to him, and that's okay.
And you know what? I think what left a bitter taste in people's mouths, right? And this always leaves a bitter taste in people's mouths is when you're coming for fans that are there every week. You're coming at fans that have to witness the crap, that are paying the money, thousands of pounds. Yeah, and obviously, I know he's been a Tottenham fan since the 80s and whatnot. And listen, fair play to him, innit? Fair play to him. He's an old head. Like I said, you guys see on my channel, I love having the older Tottenham fans on here as well because they genuinely bring a lot of integrity to your channel, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And they bring a lot of knowledge about the football club that I know a lot of people don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of
that's
people
what Jez
don't
does
know.
for the Arsenal man, fam. Like having someone like
That
Jez
Jez does for the
as
Arsenal
well.
man. Like big up the two
absolutely.
marks always, bro. Both the marks, Dan, both Dans as well that come on. Do you know what I'm saying? They bring so much knowledge. So I can respect that he may have seen a lot, right? But when you're coming at fans that go and spend their money at the games and that, bro, it's not a good look. And like Jun says here, big up Jun always, bro. It's doing more harm than good. And this is where, again, we have to address the white knight complex at Tottenham Hotspur. Because I've been deep in it, and that's the name I've come up for it now. The white knight complex. Yeah, the Lily White Knight complex. Yeah. Everyone wants to be the hero. Everyone wants to be the one that created the. It's like, no, this isn't going to work unless we all work together. It's not going to work unless we all work together. No one's attacking. No one's attacking the players specifically, right? But people have to understand. And Elijah, I think you were the one who said this to me. These guys are employees, bro. They're employees of the football club, right? So if I go to a restaurant and the food is shit, I'm allowed to say the food is shit. Now, I'm not going to get up and start screaming at the manager's face. None of us do that anyway.
I don't like it. I don't like what I paid for.
That's like me going to McDonald's, not liking the food. I go home and sit down on TikTok live talking about it, and someone says, how dare you slam McDonald's? How dare you slam McDonald's on TikTok?
You know what we're doing, Jay? I'm going to be real. You know what we're doing? We're leaving a Google review, bro. That's what we're doing. This is what it is. We're leaving a Google review, bro. Like, we're allowed to have our opinions of the club, especially this is why, like, I had a video, right, that I was making about, like, a creator. He's not a YouTuber, but he's on, like, panels and stuff, innit? And I won't say my man's name, innit? Like, I'll talk more in depth backstage about it with you, man.
We'll talk after.
The reason I scrapped it, is because it's a fine line to tread because it can come off as xenophobic, innit? But what the point of you're a piss take, bro. You're a piss take. But the point I was gonna make is that when you're here, like me, like I'm in NW, innit? So I'm constantly surrounded by Arsenal man and Chelsea man because I'm not north and I'm not west. I'm northwest. I'm in the middle.
Northwest,
so I'm constantly, so it's like it. In a way, it feels like I feel like it would mean more to me than someone who doesn't live in the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like I'm a fan of the NBA, innit? Like, I watch the NBA, and I'm a big fan of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watch the NBA, and I'm always keeping up to date with the NBA because I love it, innit? And like my favorite team is the Spurs and the San Antonio Spurs, no pun intended. But Tim Duncan's my favorite player.
Oh, you and George, man. You and George.
I heard a story like this the other day that someone supported both Spurs. I was like,
it's George. It's George. Do my diaries. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, Tim Duncan's my favorite player in it. But before but like my favorite player before Wemby came in, my favorite player was Giannis, in it, so the Bucks. But when the Bucks won a chip in Milwaukee, like when they won the championship, I was happy in it. Like I stayed up to like 6 a.m. watching all the parade and shit. But I can't be as happy as the man in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been 50 years since they had won a chip. I can be happy. I've been supporting, but I can't be happier than the people in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's pride, bro. That
You
That
know what I'm
basketball
saying?
was a really good example. It was a really good example to use basketball. There's so much
Yeah,
pride
like
in
you
that.
know what I'm saying? Like it's just that in it, and I know like it's a hot take and people can disagree, and in a way in a way it could somehow marginalize the feelings of people that in other countries, which is why like I ended up scrapping the video, but like I feel in a way, yeah, it doesn't mean as much because people from other countries,
No,
yeah,
why I say it doesn't mean
they
as
don't have
much.
to go through the convos
That's what I was
like that
gonna
we go
say.
through.
That's
You
what I
know
was
what I'm
gonna
saying?
say.
Like you man know because you man are in London, bro. Like
You
you
see
have
what's
to
going
go
on, yeah?
through being Tottenham, Arsenal fans trolling you all the
Getting
time,
on to
bro.
you when you
Chelsea
go to school and that. Like, man
all the
don't know what that's
time,
like.
bro.
When
Like
man's going
years
school,
of
when
yep.
man's going school, and man are asking that, man are saying, what top is that? Okay, they never said that, but you get me, things like that. Like, man's in school, I'm surrounded by Arsenal fans, I'm at war. You see the Jon Snow picture where he's backing out his sword and everyone's running towards him. That's what man's gone through, bro. Like, so you all the way on the other side of the world, I'm sure you didn't really go through that. So it's different to you. It's light-hearted. It's, oh, come on, man, let's just support the team. Da, 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 da. You don't know what I
Bro,
go through, the
yeah.
battles I have to have, the
It's one of that's
humbleness
what
that
I'm
it's taught me
saying.
to
So
have.
I'm
This
yeah,
club has
bro.
made me so humble. I don't want to be humble in life, but this club makes you have to be humble, bro. It teaches you, it humbles you. Like, if you
You
don't
have
want to
no
be,
choice, bro.
you ain't
You
got no
have no
fucking choice,
choice.
bro. You better humble up yourself because you're
We
never
can't
gonna have
have no
nothing to
chest, bro. We
celebrate.
can't have
You
no
can't have no
chest.
chest.
Like I was saying, we got Emma
Bro,
Watson chest, bro. It's
I want
non-existent. We
some
can't have
chest.
one.
I want
These man
some
got
chest.
Sydney Sweeney
Pause.
chest in it. We got Emma Watson, Ariana Grande, and that.
Yeah,
You know what
bro,
I'm
we're
saying?
moving like
This,
Ariana Grande. I want
bro.
some of them porn chests, bro. I want my thing out here, brother. Pause. I want
This
Nah, I
guy
like
hear
wants
it,
to be
bro. But
brass, fam. I
that's what
hear
I'm
it.
saying.
these men
Like
don't know
people
what
in other
that's like.
countries, I'm sure like they're equal fans to us, and I want to get that out there. They're equal fans. Hey, Anton, loud, bro, Daggett is crazy. But Daggett is crazy. I ain't gonna care. But yeah, they're equal fans, innit? Like any fan from outside the country, they're equal fans to me and anyone else in London, innit? But
Big up Mr.
but the
Udang, man.
experience, big up Mr. Udang every time, innit? But the experience isn't equal. Like we're equal people, but the experience isn't equal. Like I can tell, like for example, United Spurs America, Jacob, he supports the Dallas Mavericks. If I was a fan of the Mavs, yeah, I'm not as big of a fan as he is. Strictly the fact
Yeah.
that he lives there. You know what I'm saying? He lives there. He's immersed in the culture. He's been there, you know what I'm saying? Like he's lived there. So it's not the same. Like we'd be equal in terms of fans and humans and shit. But in terms of actual experience, I wouldn't be able to experience it the way he would experience it. Us getting bantered all the time. Like if you're an American fan, if you're an American fan and you're a Tottenham fan, like I'm sure there'll be some kind of trolling that comes your way, but they don't really care about football like that. Not as much. Like it's been gaining popularity since Messi's been there, but they don't care that much.
Yeah,
You
like
know what I'm
American
saying?
fan.
Not
Yeah,
compared to here.
it's not your most popular sport. You've
It's
got
not
like
part. It's not
7
intertwined in
sports
your
to go
livelihood
football,
as
bro.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Like whether you're watching football or not, whether you got the jersey on or not, wherever you go, yeah, one of the first things they ask you if you're meeting a new guy for the first time, what football team you support, bro.
that's
Like
here.
Exactly.
Over
that's
there, they
here.
ain't asking you
That's
that over
north.
there, and then you get judged from the minute you say, "Oh, I support Tottenham."
Yep. And
Idiot.
then they're automatically
that's
giving you the side eye, bro.
how
You know what I'm saying? They're
that's
giving you the
how
side eye instantly, bro. It's like it's football so immersed in our
it is.
culture
It's so
to the
immersed.
point where it's like if we win a trophy, yeah, like people like us, like we're gonna be happier than other people who aren't in London or in England. It's just the
Yeah,
facts of it, bro. Because they'll be happy too. Don't get me wrong, and they would have loved
you're
it
not
and all that
here.
stuff. But being like this immersed in the culture, I don't think I get it. It's gonna rattle. This is why I scrapped the video because I feel like it's gonna rattle people like outside the country if I say it. But the same way how other countries take other sports seriously, and I could have been a fan of it for so long, it's not gonna measure up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It is what it is. Like it's not going to measure up the same way, even though I may have been a fan as long as them or longer, because we're immersed in it. We have to deal with this all the time.
Yeah,
This is
football's
part
too
of
much.
our livelihood, whether we like it or not. You know what I'm
Yeah, see,
saying?
people
Like,
from America, yeah, they're not. If you're from America, and big up to obviously United, what's it, United Spurs of America and all them.
yeah, Jacob
They
and that,
know
my
football.
broski.
I'm not disrespecting
Yeah,
their thing. Like I know when they like football, so they know what they're talking about. I'm not trying to put it in a bracket that they
yeah,
don't know ball. They do, but the only thing is you don't just see it differently. Like for example, I don't know if you know who Will Stewart is, but he used to do streams with these Stel Sava, all these man back in the day. And
okay.
he said something. He said, in America, what we care about is the Champions League. The league stuff is like all his thing was us being in the Champions League. That's what he cared about. That's what he wanted to see. And he was like, over here, we care about the Champions League. That's our main thing. For us, it's not like that. For us, number one is the league.
Domestic, yeah. Domestic is the
Yeah,
main
because
thing.
they don't have to wake up at 3 a.m. to watch the Champions League. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to wake up at 4. I think he's frozen.
Oh yeah, it might be. Yeah,
Yeah,
internet thing.
he's
But
frozen.
it's right. You're it is right though. I hear what you're saying. And
He doesn't have
like,
to wait. They don't have to wake up very early to watch because all the Champions League games are between 5 p.m. English time and 8 o'clock, which is
yeah,
like early hours of the day over in America because they're 5 hours behind, 6 hours behind. So
yeah. And
I
it's on
do
the West Coast,
understand
like
that.
8. So yeah, so it's them. But you're right, innit? It's one of them ones where it's like I respect the hell out of fans overseas because they have to get up at like next times and like be up till next times just to watch the games, innit? Which is why I always put so much respect on fans from other countries, innit? And like, I'll never ever try and it sounds like I'm trying to minimize how much they like the club. I'm not trying to do that at all. If anything, I'm trying to prop up how much I care about the club and people from our ends care about the club. It's not to minimize them. It's more to highlight how much we care because we have to go through this daily, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to go through this all the time. Like, I'm doing an electrical course, bro. You know, us man talk about football and electrical course. Make it make sense, bro. But that's just the culture. That's just where we are, fam. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
took a break from football for 2 years, Jay. I was still getting clowned every week in the group chats, bro. I wasn't watching Tottenham for ages, bro. I would just check the scores. I'm still getting violated because this is just the place we're in, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it goes, fam. Like once they know you're a Tottenham fan, which is within the first 5 minutes, it's done, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hold corn. And that's why we want the change so badly. And that's why ain't nobody can tell me shit if we win a title, bro. Because there are people who and the person in particular that I was gonna talk about, like in the video, he said himself, he doesn't care if Tottenham win trophies. He doesn't care.
No
And you
way.
know what I'm saying? On my life, he said that. It was on the stream, bro. So, and that's the thing in it. Like, people can be fans in it, but I feel like certain people who aren't like immersed in the culture are just by location alone.
My bad, boys.
They treat Spurs. No, you're chilling on one, but they treat Spurs, yeah, like it's a Netflix series. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's done, it's sad, but we move on. When we lose, it's sad, but we move on. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to hold corn the next day if they don't want to. They don't have to hold corn for the next week. You know what I'm saying? Us being a relegation fight, they'll turn on the laptop and stream it and be upset. They'll close the laptop, hop, skip, and a jump up to the rest of their life, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? After Sunday, because we play on Sundays, after Sunday, I gotta go to my PlayStation party. You see the PlayStation behind me, bro. The man them are waiting. The man them are waiting, bro. I gotta go off PlayStation, go into college the next day. The man them are waiting, bro. They're waiting. It's deep,
Always,
you know what I'm saying? I can't escape it, bro. Like it's literally the Matrix, bro. I can't escape it, fam. You know what I'm saying? I wish there was a red pill and a blue pill and all that for me to take. I'd take both, bro.
I'll take both. I'll take whatever.
both.
Give me that, bro. Just give
Literally,
me
bro. We can't escape this life, fam. We can't. It's one of them ones, isn't it? So it's like more time. I feel like people will see Spurs, yeah, as like a movie for them, as an ongoing TV show, like EastEnders, bro. Like we're Coronation Street to these man, innit? A story with no end.
Yeah. No matter who you support, I feel like you can always look at Spurs and say, at least I don't support Tottenham. That's
literally,
the
bro.
I feel like we are. Like I feel like no matter, even if I support flipping West Ham, I feel like even they feel like somewhere in their chest
they want
like,
a Conference League, bro. They're not worried about us. You know what I'm saying?
They're not
Ain't
trying
nobody
to be.
worried
They're not
about
worried about us. They're not worried about us, bro.
Ain't nobody worried about us, bro. We just fight between ourselves.
Which team, yeah? And I'm not even talking. Even when we were good, yeah. Even under the Poch era, which team would look at Spurs, yeah, and be like, we're scared of these man?
No one
in the league.
Nobody.
We were just better than them, so we beat them. But we've never had the aura. Saying aura is crazy, innit? But we've never had the aura of a Liverpool.
Oh shit,
we're playing Liverpool.
Troy Deeney, I think he was on Filthy or one of them, not Filthy. He was on one of them some kind of talk sport, some kind of something. And they were talking about when he played Tottenham. And it was like, yeah, like they were better than us, but like it's Tottenham, innit? Like you always feel like you can win. Like you always feel
I feel like
every single player thinks that.
Yeah,
Like
every single
player,
team, every single manager, everyone thinks that
everyone.
way, bro. We've never had the Talksport. There you go. They'll say
Talksport.
we've
Yeah,
never
see,
had the Man City aura. Oh shit, we're playing City. Oh shit,
yeah.
we're playing Chelsea under Conte or
Teams
under
are not thinking,
Mourinho.
oh shit, we got Tottenham. It's
You know what I'm
just
saying? Even this season, people talk. Even the last couple of years, people say, "Oh shit, we're playing Arsenal, bro." Even
yeah.
with
Now
throughout
you
this
have to
whole
think
banter
like that.
area,
You want to play
yeah,
Arsenal,
bro. Now teams are
really
like,
and
"Oh
truly.
shit, we gotta play Arsenal now, fam." You know,
You
that's
don't want to
3
play
points
that.
dropped.
Yeah.
Now we're not doing that, bro. Like we've never been that kind of club. Like, oh shit, we have to play
In the
Tottenham.
Poch time, I
Nah,
think that
bro.
was the closest I ever saw to us being like that. Was the Poch times.
Yeah,
That's why for me, that's my favorite times. I can't say that the Redknapp times was my favorite or nothing like that because yeah, we were good in the Redknapp times, but it was still Tottenham though. That it was still you'll still lose the big games. You'll still lose to United. You'll still lose to Chelsea. You'll still lose to
yeah,
Liverpool. You'll still lose to all the teams I'd expect us to lose. We'd still lose. Like that's
yeah,
why for me, them times it was good. We had good players, but it doesn't rest in my mind as like some great era of Tottenham for me personally. I'm a
yeah,
Poch. Poch is when I felt like any team could get it. I felt like we had world class players in players like Kane. We had players in and around. We had balanced. More importantly, the squad was
balance.
balanced. Like everything, I could see how everything meshes with everything. The chemistry, you know,
Yeah,
when you're on ultimate team and everything's just green, 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 green.
you know what I'm saying?
That
Yeah,
was
man.
what it was. Like
Full
the
cam, bro.
chemistry was high. Like everybody meshed with everybody. Everybody was where they were supposed to be. It was set up right, and I felt like we could beat anyone, and we pretty much did. We beat the Real Madrids of the world. We're beating Arsenal regular. We're beating United regular. We saw us
This
win.
isn't true, John. This isn't true. We went like nearly a whole year without losing a game
We
at
went
home.
that whole season. We didn't lose,
We
bro.
went a whole
Our
Yeah,
season
last
without
season at
losing
White
a
Hart
game.
Lane, we never lost a game.
It was a
and the thing
fortress.
is,
It was a fortress there.
yeah,
No,
and you know what cements it for us, bro? What cements, yeah, a great team, like a good team from a great team, is your away form. How many years has it been now, yeah, where every time we go away to a place, no matter where the place is, bro, we're
you
like,
know it's a
we're
loss.
not winning. We're not winning this
Stamford
game.
Bridge, certified loss. Anfield, certified loss.
30,
Emirates, certified loss.
certified loss. Even under Poch, it was pretty much a certified
Even
loss,
under
bro, or a
Poch,
draw.
we never
It was
really
either a
won them.
draw or a loss.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And it's to the point, yeah, even post Poch in it, how many times, whether we had Conte, Mourinho, Nuno, Ange, have we just been like, we're away from home, we're not going to get anything, bro? It don't matter what team we play,
Yeah,
fam. Our
this is
away form for the last few years has been dreadful. And it's just stopped us. And now we were relying on the home form. Now the home form is trash. The away form is still not good, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we're just terrible at it regardless, fam, ever since, bro.
yeah, man. But obviously, people look. Our final message, because we're gonna move on to the United game. The final message is just remember what the purpose of all of these protests are in it. Don't forget the reason why we're doing this. It's not like I don't want anyone sitting there thinking, "Oh, this is going to make me look really good within the Tottenham community because I look like the most enthusiastic Levy out fan." It's just like no, we're all on the same page. We're all trying to come together for one cause in it. I'm gonna try and be at the game. You guys do have to excuse me. My health has been all over the place for like the last couple of weeks. I've been in and out of hospital. I've got just a ton of crap going on. So I will try and get down to the protest. But if I can't get down to the protest, I do still want to see that like you lot were there. Everyone, I want everyone to kind of keep me updated and fill me in on what's going on. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
we're gonna move to the United game. I think R1's lagged out again. Yeah, he lagged out.
yeah, minor.
But
It'll be back.
it's minor. He'll join back. He can join back. But what we saying? What we saying, Elijah, bro? How are we feeling for this one? Because oh
It's a
gosh,
weird one,
I was
bro.
enjoying the week of not having to watch Spurs, bro. Now
Facts.
we're back. Now we're back. So what are you
I've
saying?
been able to chill a bit and actually make videos, bro, because us playing 2 games a week for the last like few months now, man, I was doing bare streams and no videos, bro. And now I can actually focus on videos because that's my strong suit. But in terms of
Yeah,
United, I don't know, bro. It's United obviously dead in it, but the problem is that when we beat United, not only were we healthier, we were also fitter because we hadn't played as many games. Plus, we had more players available. Like that's really what it was, isn't it? And obviously, we're getting players back. Like I think Brendan and Vicario coming back, which is pretty sick to be fair, because our goalkeeper right now is a joke. So
mm,
Vicario coming in, I didn't think I'd be so happy to see Vicario back, but he's my man's gonna look like godsend, bro. He's gonna be the Italian Jesus in goal, bro. I swear. So I'm happy he's back. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. I can't believe I'm saying I'm happy Brendan's back, fam. But at least we'll have someone who can tap the goal, tap the ball at the goal, fam. Because we haven't had that in ages. So you never know what you have until you don't have it, bro. Fact. That's literally the
That's real.
purpose of this game, bro. You don't know what you have until you don't have it. So the problem is United don't score in it, but we don't score either.
This is why I don't understand some of these United fans here when they keep talking like, "Oh, you play exactly like into our hands." I'm like, bro, you don't score goals. Like,
I'm saying we play into your hands, but you don't have hands, bro. So
you don't have hands. Like I keep hearing it.
Bartenders.
Man, Cass from Never a Foul. He keeps saying it. He says this up before every single time we play United. He says the same script, the same into our hands.
Yeah, play into our hands. Well, they Kinski hands or something, bro. Like,
I can't remember the last time United beat us. That they get smoked. If there's one team in the Premier League I'm not scared of, it's them. I can't lie to you. I'm not saying they won't beat us. Yeah, I don't think they will. I'm not saying they won't. But if there's one team I'm not shook of in the Premier League, it's Manchester United, bro. I swear to you. I think they're so crap. I think they are so crap. So if they manage to beat us in some kind of way, I'll actually be surprised. And reason I'll also be surprised is because this is just one of them days that if we were to lose, the protest is going on fire. Like the protest will turn mad. Like that's kind of what it needs. But we'll win comfortably, like 3-4-0. Protest will be forgotten. It'll be like no one ever had a problem.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm scared of.
Look, I agree, man. I think it's good that we're getting the players back. Solanke's not going to be back. Solanke, they said Mickey and Romero and Solanke and Richarlison are still out for the United game. So Solanke won't be back. But look, I'm glad we're getting our players back. Let's go for a score prediction. We're going to wrap up this week's episode. It's been a good episode, man. I feel like this conversation was needed. And as you guys can see, we don't attack anyone. We have a balanced conversation without having to take personal digs at anybody. Do you know what I'm saying? We just give our opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? And anyone that has been mentioned, like I said, look, we've all got one message. We just want to get rid of these owners. We just want better for our football club. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't care. I don't care if you like, and that's a different conversation. Do you know what I'm saying? There's always going to be disagreements with managers and whatnot, but we should all agree that these owners have failed. Their job was to bring us success and they failed, okay? But score predictions, I'm going to say 3-2 United. I don't think we're going to win. I think we're going to lose.
Fairs. I'll say a 1-1. Both our teams are dreadful attacking, and even when we have chances, we don't score them at this point. So I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. Yeah.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Tottenham. 2-0 Tottenham.
Oh shit! All right, so the man are confident. Then I hear it. Listen, people, that's gonna do it for this episode, man. This was a good episode. You know what I'm saying? I hope you lot enjoyed. We will be back next week. Wait, I might. Yeah, next week Saturday, providing that we're not playing. But yeah, I'll be back. No, we've got City the following week on the 26th.
Wait, I'm Victor Moses. I thought that would have been Jay, fam. I don't have braids. How am I Victor Moses?
Hey, listen. Nah, what is he calling me? These men have been calling me Tell, fam. That's what they've been calling me. When my hair's out, they were calling me. This guy was calling me Xerxes and that. But look, people, both the randoms links are in the chat. So you ain't got no excuse not to go show my boys some love, man. Go and show them man some love. Look, boom, 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 boom. You get me? Make sure you guys are locked in. I'm going to pin their links in the title and in the description as well. People, I'm going to catch you in a bit, man. Hotspur Cave out, Levy out, and Foster No Clue out, fam. Take care.